The Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, has demanded for healthy reportage from journalists about Nigeria. Disclosed that force and unbalanced report destroy national security and national interests. Speaking during a one-day roundtable discussion with members of Defense Correspondents Association of Nigeria on security and national interest, General Musa and other speakers at the event have this to say.
National security cannot and should not solely be reliant on the strength of the armed forces of Nigeria. Rather, it should be strengthened by Nigeria's educated, healthy, and socially cohesive population underpinned by development journalism. More so, the development journalism approach will not only require collaboration and dialogue among stakeholders, it will also focus on people-centrism in the accomplishment of Nigeria's national interests. This approach also resonates with my leadership concept, which is to nurture a professional armed forces of Nigeria that is people-centric, capable of meeting its constitutional responsibility in a joint and collaborative environment. Going forward, it is important we continue to frame the defense bit through a development journalism lens, through various options available, including the continuous prioritization of human security, adoption of investigative reporting on policy impacts, and the real-world implications, as well as promoting dialogue, inclusivity, and stakeholders' engagement through available fora. We will also need to advocate for sustainable practices through reporting on innovative practices in defense, as well as using available data to tell the stories as evidence-based outcomes allows for a more informed public discourse. Today's occasion presents me the rare opportunity to make a statement on the critical role of the media in fostering Nigeria's national security and defense matters, thus necessitating collaboration to further Nigeria's national security interests. The theme for the discussion, National Security and National Interests, a development journalism approach for the defense bit, is apt and considering the prosperity of development and sits at the intersection of national pride, global responsibility, as well as the pursuit of peace, coexistence, and sustainable development. In a world fraught with echoes of conflict, uncertainty, security dilemmas, ambiguous and complex geopolitical challenges, the narrative surrounding national security often emerges from a narrow lens. It is easy to find that the focus on national security is often skewed and confined to discussion of military strength, as well as the immediate threats posed by hostile state and non-state actors. Although these views are essential, it is important that our understanding of national security is expanded to incorporate broader social, economic, and environmental elements which are hallmarks of what is termed development journalism. In a nutshell, national security entails the protection of our nation's core values, institutions, as well as citizens from both external and internal threats, while national interest involves the broad goals and objectives guiding our nation's actions and decisions. These critical concerns of our nation, particularly in the face of numerous security challenges, which tends to undermine the very fabric of our country and threatens the safety as well as security of our citizens. Military efforts to safeguard our nation's sovereignty could be enhanced through development journalism, which is a specialized form of journalism that focuses on the social, economic, and political development of a nation. In the area of defense bits, development journalism seeks to promote public awareness and understanding of defense as well as security issues, while holding governments, the defense sector, and other stakeholders accountable for their actions, as well as informing decision-making by policymakers and defense officials. I therefore want to urge all stakeholders here to bring your expertise to bear and ensure we have fruitful and rewarding deliberations. Your specialist competencies will no doubt contribute meaningfully to the policy outcomes from this discourse.
This war will not be won with guns alone. In fact, it can't be won in that battle space. It will only be won when we are able to win the hearts and mind of the people. And that can also not be achieved if you don't get the buy-in of Nigerian, particularly our media. We can't have businessmen and women come to our country. We can't get the right thing done if we don't get the security light. And achieving it requires that we must do the right report, we scrutinize, but we must also be mindful that national security and national interest first.
So, for journalists that are here today, please let us know that we need to, there's a need for a fine balance between our reportorial duty and national interest.
However, General Christopher Musa assures members of DCAN that the armed forces of Nigeria will feed members of DCAN with useful information.
I want to assure you that the armed forces we have now, we are listening, we are always ready, willing to partner together. Please, if you have any doubt, any information, anything you need from us, we are always there to do. Once you can't get, if you are not satisfied, I give you the freedom, get across to me, you will get a response. That I can guarantee you.
Bemiga Olamikon, GTV Africa.